What's going on, everybody, and welcome into the Week 8 edition of the FanDuel DFS Studs here on the Hurry Up. Ryan Williams, you can find me on Twitter at RyanAlexander_W, and I'm here to give you the top 3 plays that I'm targeting for my Week 8 main slate lineups on the FanDuel slate. Let's get into the plays. Starting off at quarterback, we got Josh Allen, who's coming in at 8,800. He tops the slate going against this Miami Dolphins, against this Miami defense that has given up the 5th most FanDuel points to opposing quarterbacks in his career. Josh Allen has had success against this team. We absolutely love that. Multiple scores against this defense. And I know that they got back Xavier Howard and Byron Jones last week, which, kind of held Calvin Ridley there for a little bit. But what we love about Josh Allen is he passes the ball around. So the best thing about him is you can see the points coming through him, but maybe he runs in a touchdown or he finds Sanders and Diggs and whoever the case may be, the other options there, Cole Beasley and others, to score in the end zone. And we don't have a game where you necessarily need to stack him. We can play him naked, not having anybody back with him. I do think he has some intriguing appeal here. I can see him having a Tom Brady-like game last week where, maybe he doesn't get there on yards, but the touchdowns are just so valuable here on FanDuel that I think that we can trust Josh Allen this week, and I'm paying that 8,800 price tag for the floor there. Let's talk about running back position, and we're going to talk about Joe Mixon here, 7,600. Going against the New York Jets. And what you love about the New York Jets is they're allowing the most FanDuel points per game to opposing backs. He's got a great game script, while albeit not at home, but he is a road favorite, almost at double-digit points there. And the Jets are going to be rolling out either a backup quarterback in Matt White or a backup once a stud quarterback, I guess you could argue, maybe not for fantasy purposes, in Joe Flacco that they just traded for. And this is just going to be a matchup that I think Cincinnati will be able to take advantage of. Their defense has absolutely been stout. They've been able to get to the quarterback at a high rate, top 5 in sack rate, I believe, this year. And even with him being a road back, something that we wouldn't normally target, I think that we can get back to seeing Joe Mixon, kind of take advantage of this game. I think the Bengals, definitely want to make sure that they get a win here, can stay atop of that AFC North and really bring it home. And so you love that. I know that last week it kind of didn't come to fruition. This guy saw 0 targets out of the backfield coming off of a game where he had 6 catches, but you do love that the Jets are allowing the 2nd most receptions and yards to opposing backs, so maybe he can get right in that spot. And then just the touch totals, I feel like on the ground will come to fruition with Joe Mixon, so he's a guy that I'm looking at targeting this week as well. Finally, we got to wrap it up with the boy Cooper Kupp for the Los Angeles Rams here, coming in at 9,200, the 2nd highest price player on the slate who's playing. I know that Christian McCaffrey carries that 10K price tag, but we know he's not going to be playing, at least at this point, without a miracle. And so you're looking at Cooper Kupp here, who this guy's just doing everything right now. He leads the league in red zone targets inside the 10, targets inside the 5, which you absolutely love when you're talking about his ability to get into the end zone. 9 touchdowns on the year. He's leading the league in that category, also leading the league in yards and receptions. I mean, what can this guy not do? And by playing Cooper Kupp, it's going to be tough. I feel like people see that $9,200 price tag. They're going to feel like they can't get exposure to him there. It's just too high of a price. But this guy has been doing it every single week. I mean, you can say that you want to fade him, but why would you be fading him on this team that has an implied team total over 30, one of only 2 teams that are going to be on the main slate with that implied team total over 30, and the volume is just so heavy against this Houston team that has just been absolutely trashed by opponents. It's been pretty ridiculous. You're looking at also Tyrod Taylor being healthy enough to play in this game. Maybe that keeps this game close, and that just even more so vaults Cooper Kupp Cooper Kupp into that 25-point range, 30-point range on FanDuel. You love the volume he's seeing. Listen, Robert Woods and Van Jefferson have combined for 83 targets on the year. Cooper Kupp has 81. He's the alpha in this offense. Matt Stafford loves him. I got to get exposure to them. I hope you guys do as well this week. That's going to do it there for the FanDuel Hurry Up Week 8 edition of the FanDuel Hurry Up's DFS Studs. I hope you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you give us that thumbs up. We appreciate all the interaction that we're getting on the YouTube channel. We're appreciating all the interaction that we're getting on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at RyanAlexander_W, and I'll catch you guys next week for the Week 9 DFS Studs. Until then, get that money. Peace.